can have some funny changes. And for comedian Drew Lynch, that statement can be quite literal. Drew turned an injury that created a stutter into a new life in comedy.
He's performing this weekend at the Liberty Funny Bone, and we welcome Drew Lynch to Good Morning Cincinnati. Welcome. Good to see you, Drew.
Hi. Hello. Nice to see you guys.
Nice to see you too. So you wanted to be an actor, and then life had other plans for you.
Right. Life was like, you should come to like news stations and just see if you can get on. And I was like, yeah, I'll do it. You know.
Well, we're glad you did.
Why would you not take that opportunity?
Right.
When presented with it. Well, you know, one of the quotes I read in your bio, and I think you said maybe when you're on America's Got Talent, is the guy you were wouldn't hang out with the guy you are. What did you mean by that?
I just when I was younger, I was somebody who always used, I guess, comedy as a way to isolate other people and make them, you know, kind of shed the light away from my own insecurities. And since having this injury, you know, it's forced me to deal a lot with myself and a lot with the way that I talk. And you know, you can't really be a bully when you sound the way that I do. It forced me to just kind of deal with my own insecurities and kind of turn the comedy towards, I guess, you know, myself, I guess.
Well, not to get all deep about it, but
let's get super deep. Do we have a candle?
Should we hold hands? I feel like we have a hold hand.
I mean, do you ever use that as a message for other people, or do you just use it in your stand-up routine?
Yeah, no. I mean, I think that people who, I guess, are inspiring don't know that they are. You know, like I don't like to push that on. I don't want it to ever be like I'm an inspiring person. But if someone were to say to me, oh, you know, I feel this way because of your actions or your point of views that have changed since then that's all the more, I guess, empowering.
Yeah, that's cool.
For those who didn't see on America's Got Talent, when they come to see you, what should they expect? What do you like to talk about? What do you like to joke about?
Just mediocrity. Just like expect like just subpar jokes. I think I don't know. Like I don't know. I used to like when I did America's Got Talent, I used to talk a lot about my voice just because that was very apparent, and I think that that's an easy like go-to. But now I've kind of shied away from doing that, just so I don't want it to be seen as like oh, it's a crutch. Like he has to talk about this in order to be funny, because frankly I can be not funny about anything. So
what is funny to you? Where do you get your jokes, your comedy?
Well, I don't know. I usually do just like about 45 minutes on your ridiculous weather. So that's usually that's my whole set.
We're getting you new material in the last couple of days.
I crap on the places that I'm visiting. It goes over really well.
Nice.
Is this your first time in Cincinnati?
No, I was here last year for one night, and it actually wasn't as cold as it is this year. This year is it's crazy. I mean, to listen to your weather guy say that it's going to be in the high 20s, I'm like, just say 20s, guy. It's all less than freezing. Who cares?
But you're from at least around these parts, so to speak.
I grew up in Indiana until I was 8, and then I moved away, and I lived in Vegas for like 10 years. So so coming back to this, it's like this is why I left, I guess. I was 8, and I was so, man, the hindsight I had.
At 8 years old to just get up and leave.
What a prodigal climate.
Well, this must be boring after living in Vegas and LA. I mean, those seem like really exciting, glamorous places.
No, I lived like on the suburbs, and I grew up in Vegas like at the time where you couldn't like do any of the fun things. So you know, meth. I don't know what. So I don't know what the age is.
Before Breaking Bad.
I don't know what the age is that you can do meth, but I don't think I was there.
Oh man.
So I didn't like experience Vegas like the way that most people would think. So
now I know why my best friend goes there all the time.
All the time?
It's meth.
Wow. Wow. We've learned a lot this morning, and we're going to maybe stop learning right here, but you can go learn more from Drew Lynch
Drew,
at the Liberty
you.
Funny Bone. Drew, thank you very
fun.
much.
Thanks, guys.
Go see him this weekend.
All right.